Alright, what's gonna happen here? What's going on?
Come on. Don't be so dreary. It was a joke.
Oh
I'm
boy.
sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
Of course not. I
Griff.
didn't mean to.
Perhaps a song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it? Let's hear it, shall we?
Wait a minute.
No.
Is it Ruse? It's maybe Ruse Bolton.
I won't. Roderick!
It is.
Roderick!
Yep.
Welcome back.
Ramsay
Lord
Snow. Ramsay
Welcome
Snow.
to Ironrath.
Bolton's bastard.
How courteous. Now I know where your sister gets her manners. We've had a lovely time together. Haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Oh, great. Which means everything that they had planned is all fucked up now anyway. God damn it. Next time on Game of Thrones. Well, let's see what happens.
Ethan was the first Forrester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garrett. What you're asking my brother to do.
Oh, it's
The
her,
North
his
Road
sister.
isn't what you think it is.
Oh, shit.
You claim to be a leader, yet your own people do not respect you.
But we did as you commanded.
These aren't sellswords, Usher. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in
It's
contact.
gotta be Duncan.
Perhaps he told you things. Things that might prove his guilt.
Ah, she
You're
wants
not
me
to be
to...
trusted either.
Look at that. She's trying to turn me
You're
against
not
Tyrion.
listening,
Tyrion.
Garrett.
Shh. We still don't know what the hell the North Grove even is. Huh. Alright, so let's take a look here at our choices for this episode. Looks like you and 87.2% fought along, or brought along Finn. I didn't think many people would not bring Finn along. 66.2% people maimed Grit. Wow, the majority of people maimed him. Damn. Well, he is a piece of shit. You and 89% kept Sarah's secret from Lord Tarwick. Yeah, we did too, so almost everyone did. You and 63.4% ordered the Glenmore soldiers to remain at Ironrath. Most people did too. Oh, it's bullshit. It is complete bullshit because how did they just vanish, you know? It sucks that Ramsay Snow shows up and now they're negated. They were just a plot device. You knew it. They were a fucking plot device for this episode only, and now they're going to be gone and never talked of again. Annoying. You and 36.8% of people killed the slave master. What? Really? I'm surprised at. Over 1/3 of people who were playing killed the fucking slave master. The answer is hold on. If I click this, can you see the breakdown? No. I want to see the breakdown. Who chose the other stuff? Who chose to do the other choices? Because there were 2 other choices. Huh. Alright, well, that is it for episode 4 of Game of Thrones. And let me give you what I think. I did like this episode a lot. As I said, there's certain things I'm liking and certain things I'm not. The whole thing with Mira, the diplomacy, the politics at frickin', King's Landing, I hate it. I think it's terrible. I hate, it's not my kind of gameplay. I like, something that leads to something, or action-based, or moral choices. She's not doing any of that. She's doing all kinds of stupid politicking shit, and I hate that. If I wanted to be a politician, I'd be a fucking politician. And by the way, I could be a politician if I wanted. I want nothing to do with it. Now you're talking more action-based, right? When it goes to the whole camp with Daenerys, that's kind of fun. Because you do a little bit of action, you get cool moral choices like kill the slave master or not. The storyline at the wall, I don't know, because the whole thing is they're trying to get to this North Grove. We have no clue if the Northern Grove is going to have anything to fucking do with anything. Seriously. You get to the very end, and it might have, no effect. So it's kind of like all this story, and it's, dragging us along, and we don't know where it's going. So I can't really have a judgment, but it's a little annoying that we're 4 episodes in, and we don't even know what the hell's going on in the Northern, the Northern story, and if this Northern Grove will have anything to do with anything. And then, of course, you got the story of the Foresters, between, the Whitehalls and, of course, now the Boltons and Ramsay Snow. And it's really cruel and fucked up. I think I made some good choices. I think it could have been a lot worse with the choices that I made. At the same time, again, I'm a little pissed because are my choices actually going to have an impact? Because it seems to me like they're almost pushing you towards the inevitable outcome no matter what. Even if, whether I kiss their ass, whether I've been, you know, angry and violent towards them, I don't know if anything that I'm doing is really going to have any kind of an effect. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, this is the case with most Telltale games. Especially last year with The Walking Dead Season 2, we saw the only thing you saw is the very, very end. The final choice had an impact, nothing else did. And you have to ask yourself, is this really going to have an impact? I don't know. Now, there are 2 more episodes to go. Unlike other Telltale episodic games, there are 2 more episodes to go. So at least in that regard, I can say, okay, they have a little bit more time than the typical Telltale game to figure out what they want to do. At the same time, I hope it's good. You know what I mean? Like, all this, dragging it out, and I really hope there's 4 separate stories going on, that they all do have a good definitive outcome. And I'm not expecting, because it is Game of Thrones, I'm not expecting that every outcome's going to be freaking happy ending, you know, all bed of roses. Absolutely not. But I am hoping that at least there's some kind of a resolution. The other thing, of course, is that in the main story of Game of Thrones, you don't hear of any of these characters. These are all original characters that were designed for the game. So obviously they can't have a giant impact on the main storyline of Game of Thrones to begin with, right? Let's take a look at episode 5. I'm curious if it has the name of it in here. Nah, it doesn't. Coming soon, episode 5. It has a quote from Cersei. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. It's so stupid. I wish it has nothing to do with this. The thing that also gets me is, look, do the dead frighten you? This is what they showed for episode 4. Not even in episode 4. So, when you look at these title cards, they have nothing to do. Seriously, they have nothing to do with what's actually going on in the episode, which is bullshit. Like, the final episode is Daenerys. They can live in my new world or die in their old one. Will she have anything to do with it? Who knows? But, alright. So that is the conclusion of episode 4 of 6 of the Game of Thrones Telltale episodic game. I'm fully expecting another 2 months, maybe come July, August at the latest, we'll have another one. And then probably come, you know, the hardcore gaming season, September, October, we'll see the conclusion. I hope it works out. I hope it ends up with a good conclusion. At this point, I'm kind of on the fence. And I don't really know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I want to thank you. Whether you joined me live on stream and watched this on stream with me, or if you were watching on demand on YouTube, thanks very much for your viewership. And I hope that you'll come on back and check out the next 2 episodes when they are released later on in this year of 2015. So thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it. And I will see you later.